I'm going to close with this, a real life story, as we all shared. 2 weeks ago, a friend of mine, part of the grounds crew, before the game, something happened. And every game before then, what we do, the pitcher's warming up, he's on the mound, he throws. The grounds crew guy, Jeff, opens up this door of the gate, and he kind of walks up, and as the pitcher is done throwing, he kind of gives high fives, and we kind of do all our handshakes and all that. And he has a door open for the bullpen guys to come in, and then he closes it, then he comes back up, and he'll come by, and he'll sit by us for a couple innings right there in the bullpen. And I've known him for 13 years. We talk baseball. I've shared with him. I've talked all these things. As he was walking to the little shed area we have, or just the back where all the equipment is, just because he's going to clean the mound, I talked to him 15 seconds before that. As he walked my direction, he fell face down on his face right in front of me. I almost thought he was kidding, and I jumped on him and started screaming his name, and he was not responsive. I went to the phone to try to call someone. I knew that might take too long, so I told Tim Dillard, who's not here today, but call someone, and I ran to the EMTs. I ran to the EMTs, brought them up, and as we brought him up, they stabilized his neck, and like I said, he was face down. We helped roll him over, and you could see life was taken from him right there in front of me. He was purple, unresponsive. The whole first inning, no one knew except for people on Fridays who could kind of see. They were performing CPR. I was holding a bag. We're screaming his name. They ended up stopping the game for 20 minutes because there was no way to get him. So they opened the gates. I don't think anyone realized the severity of it until then, as they could see the EMTs doing CPR and pushing on him as they're carting him off the field. We find out that obviously he didn't make it. And actually after this, a lot of us are headed to a memorial for him today at noon. But right away, what comes to mind? One, tomorrow's promise to no one. And afterwards, there was a lot of time of reflection. The times in the bullpen were as quiet as you can believe. 40,000 people, and in our bullpen, we could hear no one. The only thing we could hear are the thoughts of, man, what am I doing with my life? How can I share this circumstances to benefit the gospel? And for you who think we have tomorrow to make a decision for Christ, I'm telling you, tomorrow's promised to no one. If you don't know Jesus, there's going to be a time we're going to be all on our knees and we're going to be held accountable. Do not wait. A lot of people may have cancer. Oh, I'll wait till whenever. Man, you could be hit by a car tomorrow. There's no promise it's the cancer that's going to take you. I'm not making a phone call. I'm using technology to, oh, geez, now I'm all, there we go. Whereas you do not know what will happen tomorrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appears for a little time and then vanishes away. Man, guys, men, what are we doing with our lives? Are we doing it to please ourselves, or are we doing it to honor the King? And believe it or not, as much as I want to say, man, I'm just living and sold out for the King, if I really check myself in the mirror, man, I'm so short. My pride and my selfishness comes across because I seek things after my own heart, not after the things of God. May we look in the mirror. May we wipe off the dirt off our faces and be changed men. Let's be doers of the word, not just hearers only. Man, we have a great commission to go out and tell people about Jesus. It doesn't matter if you're 5, 6, 7, or 8. You can be used, as we heard in the testimony of Corey Hart. It doesn't matter if we're 90 years old. Man, we can be used because of the wisdom that you've shared through the life of Christ. Man, when we go out and run this great commission that we're called, it's the greatest race we can ever race. Tomorrow there's going to be an Ironman, and they're going to be running this race in town. That compares nothing to the race that we should be running every day for Jesus Christ and for the King of Kings who saved us. For you don't know what it means to come to Christ. Man, it means turning back of what your sinful life is. Repent. Ask for a new heart. And I'll tell you what, that joy and the smiles and the tears that will come in your face will be tears of joy, knowing that when this is all said and done, good and faithful servant, man, we know we're going to be with Christ. And all these pains and sufferings that we may be enduring here, man, it's going to be nothing because we get to worship with the greatest King of all. So I share with that. I thank you for this opportunity to be here. Oh, man, let's value our life. Let's do something with it. Man, be doers of the word, not hearers only. And I praise, man, for everyone here. Thank you guys for your time. You know, he saw something was missing.